Hi, welcome back to our Let's Play of Lord of the Rings Online. We're just here enjoying the view of Breeland at night. We're up on the cliffs in the Barrow Downs. We completed pretty much all of the quests in the northern Barrow Downs. Now we're going to do our quest chain here, which I think will take us to the southern Barrow Downs. Alright, Edith, Sweet Rose, field to the south.
What do you need?
The others live. This news fills me with hope. Now we must focus our efforts on helping these folk, seeing that we too can escape from this accursed place. Bounty.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I believe, yeah, see, these are repeatable quests. Okay. So these are...
Would you do something for me? Might I take a moment of your time?
We'll grab all those.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Addie's missing sons. Oh, what a fine, strong person you are. You remind me of one of my poor sons. They've been gone for some time, and I've heard nary a word from them. You see, it started with my son, Malin. He was sure that the treasures out there in the Barrow Downs are the talking and the left seeking his fortune. After a few days passed, he didn't come back. I sent his brother, Amlek, out after him, and I've not heard from either. Okay. We need to look for her sons. See what this guy has to say. At the forest's edge. At the edge of the old forest, south of the Barrow Downs, there are many bears suffering from a terrible plague. The only way I can see to save them is the agony to destroy them and ensure that they do not spread the plague into the remainder of the old forest. We need to kill bears. From death comes life.
I'll spit with you a moment.
Corrupted trees must be purged out of the southern Barrow Downs. Okay. Purging the
Stay
dead.
a moment.
You've done good work dealing with the old whites, and I've honest with you, Bromvar. They are creatures of legend. The legend runs deeper than the mounds can provide. The great Barrow, called... called Honorath, long ago has always been a place that a few brave enough to face because of the legends of the powerful beings that once walked there. With the return of the legend creatures throughout the Barrow Downs, I can only assume that more have risen within the Great Barrow. So this is a quest for the Barrow. Unfortunate harvest.
Would you do something for me?
Long have I lived in the bounds of Breeland, and my family has long exchanged tales of people that lived in these lands. We spoke of their relationship with the old forest and how it was by their land and the forest began to slide to ruin. It is for this reason that I find sorrow in the lands not far. Not fear. Deep to the south, where the eaves of the wood are too strong to penetrate, you'll find moving trees along that have been separated from the brethren. To defeat corrupted trees. Alright. A ton of quests. So, let us see. Let's take the bounties off. Task at hand. We got 2 great burrows. We will unfollow that. Go to, that's another one. Okay. Now, let's look for the missing sons and southern Barrow Downs. Let's unfollow that because those are like to the south of the zone. So let's do Addie's missing sons. The Bone Man. That's for the shade in the North Barrow Downs. The Bargists, Cardinal Relics, gathering ancient texts, grave moss shards. These are our repeatable that we do in Breeland. These, yeah, that's repeatable. Okay. So let's head over there. I guess we'll follow these. Tessel Bridge is another zone. already getting creepy. I love how the ambiance and the atmosphere changes. Hey, there's a champion. 52. Christian Gamers Alliance. Must be his guild. He's got a nice horse. I'm jealous. Getting mounts in this game is like... I actually don't know. Besides Lotro, Mithril coins and rep grinds, I don't know how you get mounts other than the basic ones at Bree. I haven't been playing this game for very long. There's something in the grass. Amlek Wheatley. Oh, that's one of the sons. Amlek's corpse. That's sad. I guess we'll return to her, because that's... Maybe she'll send us out to find the other son. We got 2 Bargastaris already. Or 2 skulls and 1 Bargast.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
You've returned with Malin's journal. He never let it out of his sight. What evil has befallen my son? Amlek dead. Malin, you must return. Search for Malin Brombar.
I'm sure it will do no good, but...
The tidings
may
you
I
have brought
speak
grieved
with
me
you?
deeply, and Amlek was my young and strong, and I loved him deeply. The only consolation in my grief is that he died in search of his brother, whom he loved more, and his fear of that dreadful place. Right. So we need to search for our other son. Let's go do that. Yeah, I really need to be... I think before I leave Breeland, I need to get a better mount. Either use my Lotro points, which I have quite a bit, just by doing deeds and such, or Mithril coins. I need to get a better mount, a faster mount. The regular mount in Breeland isn't a big deal this early on, but when you get into higher zones, you get dismounted all the time. I guess we'll just kill everything we see, really, as we head to the south of the zone. I saw they're supposed to do a graphical update sometime this year. I'm excited to see that. I feel like the zones are pretty dated looking, but the character models are honestly not too bad. You know, for how old this game is, they look pretty good. Maybe like a little bit better color on the armor. That might be beneficial. Maybe just more optimized graphics, because the graphics are... The optimizations are a little strange. But honestly, I'm starting to like the graphics more and more. You know, like, World of Warcraft's very cartoony. So it's like Final Fantasy. And this game and like Elder Scrolls Online are... They're just, I don't know how to describe it other than they're not very cartoony. They're more like rigid. More block, like darker RPGs in general. Star Wars: The Old Republic is another game I've been playing, and that's enjoyable as well. It's also very cartoony. Wetham. We don't need to go there, so we'll go around here. Bring the skulls. We got that one. Let's also let's do the ancient text. Grave moss. Gathering shards. Grave moss we'll just passively get. Okay, grave moss is like if we want to go in. Let's go to this river down here, this little pond. The hills here are a lot more pronounced. A lot more like ruins and tombs. That's gonna break my legs probably. Yep. So there's the edge of the old forest. So I know down here, kind of to the southwest, is where the bears and the trees all need to be dealt with. I think we're gonna try and do all this at once. I'm just gonna pull everything. Pull it all. I'm a guardian, yo. I got armor for days. Plus, I'm a dwarf. Alright, so this is just another tomb we could go in. I made the mistake of going in the Barrow tombs just as sort of like open world aspect, but I'm pretty sure we'll get a quest to go back in there later. So, I'm just making sure. Sort of just killing everything in sight at this point. I need to find that missing sun. Let's activate our ignore pain, cleanse that disease. So let's unfollow grave moss, because that is the thing that's wanting to go take us into a tomb. We need more of these Bargists. I wonder what created these vertical pillars. Seems kind of strange. Those cribine are always screeching. Alright, looks like the Bone Man. Here it is. Bone Man, he's a skeleton. Oh, did he free all these spirits? Interesting. Okay, let's recap here. So we got Bone Man, Bounty Cardinal relics. We need to find Malin. Let's activate the shards. Okay, so Malin was kind of over here, I think. Yeah. So we might have to go back and do the shards. I'm sure there's an optimal way to follow these quests. Because I always sort of get confused. Pull that guy. Or not, I'll just... Whenever you encounter something like scary or unnatural, the screen always kind of flashes. And I'm not sure why that is. At first I thought it was a bug in the game, and I'm like, well, it happens all the time. And then I was like terrified that my video card was dying. You begin to examine Malin. Suddenly the body stirs. Uh-oh. He's like a zombie or something. Not good. Dead man. Alright. While we're at the south, recap. Unfollow that. Let's do these quests. We gotta kill trees and bears. There's a tree right there. You thought I wouldn't see him standing there, but I did. I feel like all the bears in Lotro always look really sickly. Alright, so we got a bunch of those guys. Got a tree down there. Keep our eyes out for any mineral deposits. Really like the reactionary playstyle of a guardian. You wait to get hit, and then you get the big abilities. It's almost like the more things you pull, the better you're gonna be. I like that. It reminds me of playing Paladin or Blood DK in World of Warcraft in terms of the play style. It's probably more accurate to a warrior in that you're kind of building up fury, I think is what it's called for a warrior. When you take damage, you can use more abilities. Oh yeah, we needed a worms for quest as well. Kinda low on health, but come to think of it, I don't think I have a healing ability yet. My talents, critical hit response skills heal you with a percentage of your maximum morale. The heal can't trigger more than once every 8 seconds. So I have like a slow passive heal when I crit, which is helpful. Oh, there's worms inside the bears? That is so nasty. Here's a corpse. Ugh, I'm so disgusted. What did we get off the corpse? Silver? We're pretty much to the south of the zone. Maybe we should head back to the north. The first time I saw one of these trees, I was like terrified I was gonna get owned. I guess it's got beehives in it. Ugh. I found this YouTube channel recently called Nerd of the Rings. He makes really, really good content, and I've been listening to it when I play this game, when I'm not recording it. And he has all these videos on like the history of the dwarfs, the different dwarf races. It's fascinating. I love Lord of the Rings. Love the books. I remember when I was in high school, I used to go to the library and get the books, get a book, Tolkien book, and read it in like 2 weeks. I even like the Silmarillion, and a lot of people can't stomach the Silmarillion because it's like, it's mega nerdy. But obviously the Hobbit's great. The book, I did not like the movies. The Hobbit movies were just, ugh. The Lord of the Rings trilogy was, of course, fantastic. But I just didn't really like the Hobbit trilogy. It just... It didn't really... There was all kinds of added stuff. I don't know, some people like it. I'm not judging. I just like the book, and I know the book, and it didn't really follow the book very well. Whereas the Lord of the Rings trilogy followed the book really well. I heard someone say it's like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, he had to condense, the director had to condense everything to fit in. Whereas The Hobbit was only one book and he made it into 3 movies. So rather than condensing, he had to add 2. And that's really, I think that was an astute observation. The Hobbit just felt like there was a lot added that was just like, what is the point of this? There was a romance between an elf that was literally made up and one of the dwarfs of the company, and none of that's in the book, and you're just like, what's the point of this? You know, we're supposed to watch Bilbo interact with a dragon. That's kind of the whole point of The Hobbit. And we get to see like dwarf architecture. I have this weird, like, random cough right now. Like, I don't have a sore throat, I'm not sick, it's just like random gunk, and I just cough and I'm fine for like 20 minutes. We got a lot more things to kill. So, let's unfollow the things we finished. And start following the things we haven't finished. Alright, we got a new ability. Fray the Edge. Taunts the enemy into lowering its defenses, increasing the chance of Fellowship Maneuver. Fellowship Maneuver chance increase with each use. I feel like I'm probably not going to use that ever. I guess it's a debuff. Alright, so we found Malin, killed him, so we definitely need to turn that one in. We did the bounties. We did the Bone Man. We'll turn everything in down here at Dead Man's Perch.
What do you need?
We did the forest. There's no joy in taking natural life, but when that life is too far beyond recovery, it is our duty to see that it suffers no longer. That was for the bears. What? I don't have enough room. Well, ain't that a bucket of
How can I
bolts?
be of
I'm
service?
gonna need to sell some stuff. Technically, I think these are task items, but yeah, you just pick up too much trash. That, like this problem right now, where I don't have room in my bags. So, and I need to be getting more gold, so I might as well just sell it all. I'm noticing I'm picking up a lot more trash too since I turned on auto loot. Alright, we don't want to sell those because those can be turned in for rep. Alright. Force Edge.
What do you need? What can I
Death
do
comes
for you?
life. Unfortunate.
How can I be of
harvest.
service?
That was the tree, the worms, and the bear
Woe to
quest in
me.
the south. Both of my sons are gone. The fools, oh the fools. They met to find riches among the dead, but dead kept their own and claimed my sons. No. Bounty.
Greetings.
Hey. Sweet. So we have let me remind myself, we are a metal worker. So let's get a metal worker case. This is probably, if you wanted to do this,
What
a
can
probably
I do
good
for
way
you?
to level up your professions. I'm also a tailor, but I don't like the tailor profession. Metal worker. Let's just get another metal worker.
How can I be of service?
We can do that in another episode. One last chance.
Stay a moment.
Addie deserves better than the news that you were forced to deliver her. I would ask if you were willing to attempt to finish her sons. Could not. Addie is poor. We took her along thinking we could find a good service, only to end up here in the tragedy. Her sons came here to try and change the fortune, only to meet her end. I am certain that they are searching for rumored treasure of Cardolin. I have oft heard the tales myself, and the treasure is deep within the ruin of Osgurthad. If there is any truth to this, then the treasure is in the deepest parts of Osgurthad, in the lands of the terrifying creature, in the hands of a terrifying creature. Okay. So let's go talk to, the Shade in North Barrow Downs. And while we're heading that way, let's take a look at... that quest takes us back down to the south, which we will do. The Shade is usually on this side, I think. At least when I've discovered him. I think he kind of patrols around this fire mound. I think it's him right there. Alright, so we're gonna get gear from him. Got wrist for 20, that's better than what we have. Ooh, a spear. We can't use spears, I don't think. That shoulder piece is better than what we have. We also get a ring, which is good. Let's get the... Because I'm a metalsmith, I'll make better armor for myself. Rest, my brother. Deliver the ring to the Shade in Breetown. Oh, that's the guy in the alley. Yeah, he's in the south. He's down here. Okay. I remember seeing him. I was wondering why that guy was there. Oh. Didn't mean to dismount. Alright. Back to South Barrow Downs. Go to that ruin. What was it called? Osgurthad. Okay, we need to go to Osgurthad. Then we will go to the Shade and Bree. And we should have some quests to return to those daily repeatables in Bree as well. Looking real good at our level. After we're done here, I think we need to go to the north. There's a ranger we need to report to, sort of to the north of Bree. And then we got a quest for... we might try to do the Great Barrow. It's really hard to find instance groups right now. I don't know if my server is just very unpopulated or what. Well, I don't think I can get up that mountain. Maybe I go this way. Hopefully this will get us where we need. Surely. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. Look at all these ruins. I'm actually surprised we didn't quest more in this area. At least I didn't find any quests that took us over here. Osgurthad. It's kind of a pyramid kind of feel to it, doesn't it? Right. And this, oh. Is this where we need to be? Is this where the treasure is? Yep. Last chance. Collected the Cardolin treasure. So maybe we can give it to the mom that lost her sons. So I guess we're gonna run all the way back. Back at Dead Man's Perch, we actually got a steed out of a loot box, which I didn't know you could do. So now I guess I've been saving them on my other character because I thought they were just cosmetics. I'll probably go open some more because I got a new steed. Yay.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
What is this? This treasure that my son sought, given over in kindness by yourself and my guide. I cannot. This is why my son sought a way to see their mother, that their mother would not die painlessly. I shall keep it always in the memory of their sacrifice. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Bree and return that last quest to the Shade. Then the only other thing we have in the Barrow Downs is the dungeon, which I might try to do. I obviously can't solo it. Hey, this thing is fast. Is it faster than what I have? It is faster. Hey. Cool, and it's got more health. No, that kind of solves my problem of needing a better steed right there. The Shade is in here somewhere. I've seen him walking around. Oh. Shade's tomb. Maybe it's not what I was thinking it was. Deliver the ring to the Shade in Breetown. Oh, there he is. Okay. Rest my brother. Alright. Sweet. So that is the conclusion of the Barrow Downs.